past 6 to 12 months, MSTR or MicroStrategy has sold off of a cliff from highs back here in July of 2025, just a couple of months ago, to lows last week. We are down about 63%. In this video, I'm going to talk about why I think there's a very good chance that this is the bottom, but why I'm not going long just yet. And more importantly, what exactly has to happen in order for me to risk more capital on this position. Now, first and foremost, I was long on this about a month ago. I took a position, and the main reason for that is I saw a lot of buying pressure coming into the options market, and we were trading at a solid support. Now, all of those calls are still in play, but unfortunately, all of those positions are basically going to expire worthless. And this sucks, right? Like at the end of the day, no matter what strategy you're running, you're going to be wrong. And that's including whales and hedge funds as well. They are part of that 90% of people who fail, and they're going to be wrong from time to time. So right now I'm still holding those positions. They're going to expire worthless, but I wanted to make this video because even though our buy signal is not here just yet, we are tapping one of the most discounted and extremely oversold levels that we have in the market. And about 80% of the time that this happens, MSTR tends to bounce. Now, first and foremost, we're going to start here on a monthly time frame, and I want you to look at the BX trender at the bottom of your screen. This indicator shows buying and selling pressure within a monthly time frame. And very simply, when that monthly BX trender is either increasing or if it is currently green, it means that we have a bullish cycle in play. And you're going to see that the last time a bullish cycle started was back in February of 2023. That bullish cycle lasted over 2 years, ran until September of 2025, so this year, and that ran for over a 1,230% rally. Now, I want you to understand, this is why it's so important to watch these massive time frames, because during this entire bull market, you could have done anything and made money. You could have traded the 1 hour, you could have traded the daily, you could have done basically anything you wanted, and you would have made a profit. And that's why the monthly BX trender is part of our core philosophy, because if the monthly BX can make almost any strategy profitable, why not use it as our guiding star? Now, the one thing you'll notice is, with that said, the monthly BX trender is not increasing and it's not green, which means that we are currently in a bear market cycle or a correction. And now I want you to understand that I would normally not have went long on this last month if it wasn't for all of the buying in the options market. And as I said before, I was completely wrong there, so were they, and we're going to eat our loss. If you want to get access to all of the indicators that we use in these videos, as well as learn how to implement them within the strategy, go ahead and check out the link to our trading library down below. You'll get access to the BX trender, the Smart Money Mastery and Smart Money Zones, and the volume profile. Each course shows you how to actually set up the indicators, the proprietary settings. Over 20,000 students have implemented this into their trading system and are seeing consistent profits from as low as $10,000 all the way up to over $3 million. The link will be in the description. Now that brings us to where we are currently for MSTR. And what I want to show you is this monthly chart. I'm sorry, a weekly chart with a monthly overlay at the bottom. This monthly BX is still red, which means for me, there's no sign of a bottom just yet. But we are hitting two major discount ranges where price will normally bounce. The first and the foremost is the 1 month market bias, where in most cases, when price pulls into this level, price is going to break out. This is normally the short-term bottom when it comes to an aggressive sell-off. And after, like we said, a nearly 63% sell-off, I do think that we have a relief rally in the works for the next couple of weeks. The second thing, and really the most important thing here in my opinion, is the smart money zone that we're currently trading at. If we take a Fibonacci retracement from swing low up to swing high, you will notice our smart money zone, or the lowest that price will normally pull back to within bullish structure, is seated right here between $186 to about $200. This is normally the lowest that institutions will allow a stock to pull back to within bullish market structure. And the reason for that is they are getting such a ridiculous discount right now if they are going to start positions that over the next couple of months, the risk versus reward is outweighed for them. Now, the other thing is that this old resistance back here tends to be a new support. So we have 3 areas of major support or major discount that are currently in the market, meaning that this is a high confluent support level or an area where price is realistically going to end up bouncing. The other thing is if you use our THT Pro indicator, the volume profile, you'll also notice there's a big block of volume here right between $170 to $180. So in my opinion, I do think there's a really high chance, about 65 to 75% chance that MSTR is going to bounce. But in order for me to actually go long, I need to see the monthly BX trender increase once again. So for me, I will not be adding this to my watch list most likely till the end of November or into December. Now, with the idea of a bounce in play, how high can we realistically expect price to get back to in the short term? I'm not expecting this to just skyrocket right back to $520, especially since Bitcoin is still showing a red BX trender on the monthly chart. If we now go into a 1-day time frame, you're going to see that 1-month fair value band that we already talked about. And if we turn on the 1 day, you're going to see that we've been trending under this basically since August of 2025. So in my opinion, I think best case scenario, MSTR is going to pop still another 40%. That's very high. And I do think from there, we will probably reject between $230 to $245 and then pull back one more time into that $180 support. So I think this is the short-term bottom, bounce to 230 or 245, and then most likely a rejection one more time. If the monthly BX closes high or low for December, I will look to add it to my watch list and take a position. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you guys next time.